So we'll move on to the swap, interest rate swap. So interest rate swaps are where two parties agree to exchange interest rate payments. It is not done through exchanges, hence it is a counterparty risk involved. Interest rate swaps can act as a mere means of switching from paying one type of interest to another, raising less expensive loans or securing better deposit rates. Assuming that the interest rate swapped is in the same currency, the most common motivation for the swap is to switch from paying a floating rate interest to a fixed rate interest. So the normal kind of a swap is done for interest rates is in terms of converting a fixed rate loan to a floating rate loan. So this is known as the plain vanilla swap. So we'll see it in through an example. So we can have it like this. So company A has borrowed a fixed interest rate loan and company B has borrowed a floating rate loan. But after raising only, they have found that this to be not a good kind of a loan. But they can't close this loan because usually this would have been raised through a bond for 7 years. Okay, and again this would have been for a debenture of 7 years, so they cannot like quickly close this and all. So what they have to do is they have to have this bond and pay a fixed rate, but still this company feels they want to pay a floating rate. This company is paying a floating rate but they want a fixed rate. So what can they do is they can mutually exchange. So company A wants to pay a floating rate, so they pay the floating rate to company B. Company B, which is already paying a floating, they want to pay a fixed rate, so they pay the fixed rate to A. So both are happy. This fixed rate which is received by A is like quickly transferred to the bonds, and this floating rate that was received by company B is quickly transferred to the debenture. So both companies have made their debenture holder and bond holder happy. At the same time, they have also exchanged their interest rate pattern. Okay, so it's very simple like this. This loan interest is paid by this company and this loan interest is paid by this company. So they have altered their interest pattern. So we'll see an example here. So here you can see that over a period of every 6 months, the interest is getting swapped. In interest swapped, the capital is not swapped. Okay, the capital is not swapped. Only the interest part is swapped, and even the interest part, only the interest difference is swapped. Okay, only the interest difference swapped. For example, this company pays a fixed coupon of 6,200. This company pays a floating of 3,300. So this goes to this company and this goes to this company. So will they transfer this full amount? The answer is no. Only the differential, okay, the difference between the two are getting transferred. This company will take it as company A and company B. Company A has to make a payment of 2,893 from A to B. Again there's a minus symbol, so again A will pay to B. Okay, again A will pay to B, A pays to B, A pays to B, and again A pays to B. Only in the last scenario, the B pays to A. Okay, so only the net amount is like transferred and not the whole amount. So capital is not at all transferred. Interest is calculated, but only the interest differential is transferred. This is a very important point of swap. So if you see, the net interest differential is what is being transferred from one company to another company. So we'll have a quiz. In a plain vanilla interest rate swap, the notional principal is swapped. Is it true? There's no interest swapped at all. So this is wrong. Only the net interest payments are made. This is right. The notional principal is returned at the end of the swap. No. So answer should be, the answer is B. So we have another quiz. Which of the following statement is least likely an advantage of swap? So which of the following is not an advantage? Have little or no regulation. Yes, that is a advantage of swap. Minimized default risk, no, it is a over the counter transaction, so it has a high amount of risk. Have customized contracts, yes, it is a over the trade contract, so it is can be customized. So the disadvantage is B, so the answer should be B. You can reach me at my website wowacademics.com, or you can also see my Quora answers. I am active in LinkedIn and in Facebook page, so you can visit at these places. If you just type Sham Prasad and Wow Academics, you will get all these links in Google search itself. And if you like this video, give a like, share to your friends, and if you feel that any points we have missed in this video, you can post it. We will try to give an answer to you in the comment section itself, or we'll also create another video for you. So thank you for watching our video.